Imagine life as the ultimate game, one where every challenge you face, every choice you make, and every emotion you feel is shaping your path towards mastery. But here's the twist. This game is not about collecting trophies or beating an opponent. It's about something much deeper: overcoming fear, unlocking your potential, and aligning with the powerful flow of the universe. In my last video, we explored the idea of life as a game and how your beliefs shape your reality. If you haven't seen it yet, click the card here to check it out. I think it sets the stage nicely for today's topic. So if life is a game, at the heart of this game lies faith. For centuries, spiritual leaders and philosophies have pointed to faith as the force that transforms the impossible into reality. From the Bible's reminder that faith is the substance of things hoped for, to Neville Goddard's teachings on the law of assumption, faith has been described as the power that bridges the unseen and the tangible. But how does faith fit into the game of life? And why is it key to leveling up and stepping into your highest self? In this video, we're going to explore how faith operates as the system that powers the game, the antidote to fear, and the force that makes everything possible. So in every video game, the commands you input, whether it's moving forward, jumping, or interacting with the environment around you, determine how the game unfolds. When you play a game, you don't question whether or not the next level is going to load for you, or if your character is going to respond when you push a button. You trust the infrastructure behind the game, even if you don't really understand or see how it works. In the same way, faith is the unshakable belief that life is designed to guide you towards success, even when the path isn't really clear. In the game of life, those commands are your beliefs, shaping your reality in real time. And when your beliefs align with your desires, and you have imagination as the blueprint, the gameplay flows effortlessly and life feels expansive and fun. But how do you know whether or not you're on the right track? That's where your emotions come in. They act like the game's built-in feedback system. Positive emotions like joy and love and excitement signal that your beliefs are in harmony with your highest potential. On the other hand, negative emotions like frustration or fear are cues that adjustments are needed. These moments aren't failures, though. They're valuable insights guiding you to recalibrate and realign. And here's the magic of it all. Faith powers the entire system. Faith keeps the game running, even when the path ahead isn't very clear. It's what allows you to trust the mechanics, knowing that every input, every belief shapes your reality with precision. Faith also helps you see even challenges as opportunities to level up and grow stronger. The more you lean into faith, the more confident you become in rewriting your beliefs and aligning them with your deepest desires. This elegant feedback loop, imagination is the blueprint, beliefs is the coding, emotions is the guide, and faith as the stabilizing force, creates a dynamic and responsive system. When you understand this interplay, the game of life transforms into an exciting, inspiring, and deeply rewarding experience. Once I embraced this understanding, everything shifted for me. I stopped overthinking every single move, every single thought. I let go of control, and I allowed faith to just guide me. And it guided me to this beautiful life that I'm living today. Faith is truly the key to mastering the game of life. So there's a reason why faith is a universal theme woven through countless spiritual teachings, offering guidance on how to navigate life's challenges and align with something greater than ourselves. In Taoism, faith is an inherent trust in the flow of the universe, or the Tao. Lao Tzu writes, "The Tao does nothing, yet nothing is left undone." This speaks to the faith in the unseen force that governs all things, a surrender to the natural order of life without resistance or doubt. In Buddhism, faith is seen as a trust in the process and a confidence in the three jewels, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. For example, Prince Siddhartha's journey to enlightenment under the Bodhi tree required deep faith in the path, even with great doubt and suffering. Neville Goddard's teachings emphasize that faith is the cornerstone of manifestation. He often quoted the Bible saying, "According to your faith, be it unto you." To Neville, faith isn't passive, it's the active assumption that your desired reality already exists. Fear, as Eckhart Tolle describes it, arises from the ego's perception of separation, keeping us disconnected from the flow of life. In my last video, I explored how this sense of separateness is an illusion, a theme echoed across many religious theologies. For Tolle, faith is the antidote to fear. It's the inner knowing that the game is designed to work in your favor, even when the path isn't clear. Once you overcome fear with faith, you transcend the ego-driven narratives that keep you stuck in this illusion, and you step into full consciousness. As Tolle says, faith reconnects us to the deeper intelligence of life, the same intelligence that animates this game itself. When you embrace faith, resistance fades and you begin to flow with the game's design. In doing so, you unlock levels of creativity, joy, and connection that fear had kept hidden from you. Fear is the ultimate trickster in the game of life, a master illusionist designed to keep players stuck, distracted, and disconnected from the true meaning of the journey. Think of it like a mischievous NPC, programmed to plant seeds of doubt and make you question every single move and all of your abilities, and make you even hesitate before going to the next level. Its sole purpose is to create illusions of danger, scarcity, failure, all that bad stuff, which locks you into these lower levels of the game. And it also makes you forget that the system is designed for your growth and that you can keep going and you can expand. Fear is so convincing that many players mistake its illusions for reality. It manifests as self-doubt, anxiety, worry. It even distorts the ultimate truth of the game by making players fear death, when in truth, death is simply a transition to another phase of the adventure. Fear is a recurring challenge, appearing in different forms at every level, testing your resolve and pushing you to grow. And like any well-designed game, overcoming fear is essential for leveling up. This is where the feedback loop that we talked about earlier becomes critical. Fear disrupts the flow of the game. It throws all of your emotions and beliefs into disarray. But your emotions, like the game's feedback system, are always there to guide you back. When fear arises, listen to those feelings. They're showing you where your beliefs need some adjustment and realignment. And here's where faith becomes your ultimate tool. Faith is what dismantles fear's hold. It's the power source that keeps the game running smoothly, even when fear tries to derail you. It reminds you that the game is designed for your growth and that every challenge is an opportunity to expand. When you trust the game's mechanics and lean into faith, fear loses its grip. You begin to see fear for what it is, a cleverly disguised challenge built into the system to help you grow. And the more you trust this process and embrace this game's greater purpose, the clearer it becomes that fear isn't an obstacle, it's a stepping stone. So how do you build faith if you're feeling like you could use a little boost? Well, here's a few strategies that I started out using that I often go back to, because I'm human and fear does overtake me quite a bit, but faith always keeps me grounded. One of the best things you can do that I think got me interested in this was just immersing yourself in books that have these spiritual teachings. Books like the Bible, the Tao Te Ching, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, Neville Goddard's work. Any books that kind of reinforce your understanding of how faith operates and its universal theme across religions and spiritual practices. It will truly make you feel like everybody is one when you start to see the similarities. And one of my favorite daily things that I do is listen to music that inspires me rather than creates more fear or doubt. I really only listen to music that essentially reaffirms my belief in all of this, our true power as individuals and as one. Another helpful thing to do is just repeat affirmations to yourself, like, I trust the process, or everything is always working out for me. This just helps reprogram your mind to align with faith. And again, gratitude is great. Look back on the moments when things worked out unexpectedly and recognize how faith played a role there, even if you didn't see it at the time. The more you lean into faith, the more the game reveals its deeper purpose, which is growth and connection and getting back to oneness with source energy. Fear will always try to play the trickster, throwing illusions in your path and making you hesitate or fearful or doubt yourself. But with faith as your guide, you can see through those illusions. You can take the leap and trust that the game is designed for you to win, that everything is always working out for you.